Very good morning, children. And this is the class for 6th, 7th, and 8th. So, the subject is biology. And here we are going to discuss about our food. So, in this chapter, we are going to cover some of the topics like what is food, why do we need, and what are the sources of food, and different food items and ingredients, different processes to preserve the food materials, and different processes for cooking. And first of all, we have to know what is food. Food means, here I gave you one definition: a material what we eat and animals also eat is called food. So it provides nutrients to our body, and after eating the food we'll get energy. And food means it may come from plant, it may come from animal. So morning, from waking up from the bed and till going to the bed, we will eat different kinds of the food materials. So all these food materials are meant for some of the reasons. Here we are going to discuss about the importance of food also. So what is the importance of food? First one is bodybuilding. Bodybuilding in the sense, we have to eat the food materials which is useful to build up our body. Build up our body in the sense for growth and development. As you are child, you will be like half meter or 45 centimeters. When you are growing up, you will become like 5 feet or 5.2 feet. Like that, the size of the body will increase. So it increases tallness, and also it adds weight to the body. And second one is, food is very important to generate energy. This energy is useful to do our activities like running, writing, or any physical activity. For different kinds of the works we will use, like listening also we need energy. This energy is provided to you only by intake of the food material. And then, to get body resistance, to fight with the germs, to fight with the disease causing microorganisms, we need energy. This energy also provides by the food. Means food not only giving the body growth and development, it is also giving resistance power to our body. And then, growth and repair of the body. Children, whenever you get any wound when you are playing in the ground, especially in these holidays, we go outside and we'll play for longer time. So due to some activities, we may get small injuries or big injuries. These injuries, due to these injuries, some of the skin or some of the skin cells or some of the blood also damage, and this replacement and repairing is done by the food material only. That is why whenever the person is faced, or whenever the person is injured with any accident or any wound, definitely he has to eat well diet. He has to take well diet. Means especially proteinaceous food they have to eat. Proteinaceous food in the sense, the food which contains the proteins. Best examples: milk, meat, egg, fish, pulses, and all types of edible nuts like a cashew nut, then almonds we can eat, and pulses also we can take for protein purpose. And then, these are the important things about the food. These purpose we have to eat. And where do we get from the food? Where do we get it? What are the sources of food material? There are two types of sources. One is plant and one is animal. From the plants we'll get cereals, pulses, vegetables, fruits. What is the difference between cereals and pulses? Cereals means more carbohydrates more carbohydrate content will be, and in pulses more protein content will be. Of course in both we will get carbohydrates and proteins, but cereals in the sense high level of carbohydrates are present in cereals. Pulses means more protein food will be in pulses. Next one, vegetables, whatever the edible parts, so that depends on the plant. We will eat any plant part for vegetable, like what we say, from roots carrots, from stem potato, from flower cauliflower, from fruits like brinjal, tomato, all these comes under vegetables only. And then fruits also we will get. So most probably almost 80% of the food completely depends on the plant. And then animals, from the animal will get milk, meat, egg, honey, etc. So here milk, meat, eggs, these are highly protein foods, so we can call them as complete protein foods. Complete protein foods. And next we are going to know about the food items and ingredients. Of course 7th and 8th class people, you know already, you have been completed in your previous classes, but still you need to understand food item. So every day we'll eat different food items. To prepare food items we'll use some of the components, we'll mix some of them, we combine some of them. These are called ingredients. Here first one, payasam. So very famous food in our area, and everybody likes to have this sweet payasam. To prepare this payasam we need milk, sugar, cardamom, kismis or any dry fruits, water and semia. So here to prepare payasam we need some of the things. These some of the things all together called ingredients. And here also like a fish fry, freshly collected pieces of the fish, oil, condiments, chili powder, condiments in the sense spices, chili powder, salt and curry leaves, etc. we need for frying the fish. Next one, sambar. Sambar you love very much, I hope, because you are children. Of course even adults also love this sambar very much. Every day everybody wish to have this. Whenever we go to any festival programs or any occasions, definitely they offer us sambar. So here all types of vegetable pieces, red gram, turmeric powder, chili powder, salt, small flakes of tamarind. These all are the ingredients to prepare a sambar. And here we are going to learn about fish food processes. Means, so different foods should be cooked, and some of the foods will take raw, means without cooking will take, like carrot, beetroot, kheera we will take as usually. But some of the foods should be cooked by the following ways. One is steaming. Steaming in the sense, see here, idli and rice, by using steam it can be prepared. Frying, not only chicken, prawns or brinjal, all the fries fry. By frying also we can get some of the curries. And then boiling, by boiling we prepare, what we prepare, we prepare lukewarm milk which makes curd. Yes, payasam also by boiling only. And fermentation, it adds flavor to the food items, especially wine will be prepared by using fermentation. Dosa mixing, everything will be prepared. And here food storing methods, these food storing methods are useful to store the food for longer time, like deep frying. Salting means large amount of the salt is added, especially in this summer. Children, you love pickles, no? Especially mango pickle you love most. Here salting, more amount of the salt is added to the pickles to store for a longer time. Next one, canning. Non-veg items like meat, fish will be stored in cans which are having air tightened lids, means air doesn't allowed. And next one is smoking. Here also fishes will be exposed to the large amount of the smoke which contains the more amount of temperature. This temperature removes the what we say water content in the body and makes the fish a little dry. By using smoking also we can preserve the food materials. And next one, drying means keeping vegetable cuttings or any fruit cuttings under the sunlight for longer time, which makes it dry. Next one, icing. Of course you have been seen, icing is done when the foods, especially animal foods, are transporting from one place to another place. And here I have drawn one diagram to explain you smoking. So see here, smoking is done by making a fire below the hanging of a fish. So if we do like so, large amount of the smoke will be released. The smoke will take out the water content present in the fish. So children, this is the topic today we have covered, and you please go through this and you will have exam in this topic up to here. Okay children, thank you, and have a nice time. Stay home and don't come outside. Stay safe, drink plenty of water, and be good. Prepare well for the exam. Thank you.